My name is Gary Harsh. I was in the United States Marine Corps in 1969 to 1971, honorable discharge. I worked for the Grand Casino Hinckley up in Minnesota here for over a year and a half. In my book that I've written is called Guilty by Their Own Evidence. The evidence shows the charges that they have brought on throughout the year and a half that I've worked for them. You can see in the book it states the associate's calendar. You can see all the charges that they brought on me, and these are the charges that they sent to the state unemployment. Well, through the process that they've done this, like I said, I've had to record them because of what they've done. They said they discriminated, cheated me, made me do other people's jobs, work with dangerous chemicals. They falsified documents to the state unemployment. And the state unemployment judge, they've lost my evidence. You can hear them lying. You can see the evidence that they sent into the state is the book. You can hear where the judge did not let me summons anybody, wouldn't let me talk. They cheated me. They cheated me out of my life. They ruined my credit. And because of that, I ended up in the psych ward because I was going to hurt myself and others for what they've done. In the process, I've had to see a therapist for over a year and a half. And when I was seeing the therapist up here in Lower Minnesota, the Kanabec County Social Services, while I was going through the therapy, they kept filling me full of this drugs that kept turning me into more or less a vegetable. I suffered through a lot of that. I did their medicines. One day, I was sitting outside, and one of the ladies that came up to me, she started telling everybody in the front office about all my personal problems and about all the medicines and asking me about my life. And I was never been so embarrassed and beat down that I ran into my therapist and I told Miss Lewinsky what she's done. Well, she got confronted on it, and the next day she called me up and she added a whole bunch of other prescriptions. She tried to kill me. I brought this to the attentions. I brought this to Social Services. I've called St. Paul Social Services. I called the Attorney General. I've called Amy Klobuchar, and I've asked them to help me. From governors to everybody, please help me. Everybody's turned their back, and I understand why they turned their back. It's because they're getting money from the Native Americans. I just want to let everybody know that there's recordings in this book, secretly recorded conversations about what they've done to me. Well, in the process that I was in going through Social Services, the lady came out, like I said, and did what she did. And the next morning, like I said, they tried to kill me. And I laid on the floor and I urinated on myself and I could barely get up. I smashed my head on the wall. I still get headaches and earaches. I've asked everybody to please help me. Nobody will. So I thought of this new technology, this YouTube. I can get everybody to hear what they really did. Like I said, the name of my book is Guilty by Their Own Evidence. It's a true story. I've had a lot of people help me through this process because I don't have the education, the knowledge. I've only got a 9th grade education. I've been a laborer all my life and I worked hard. I lost my home in the process, and like I said, I lost everything. I got creditors calling me and these people trying to kill me, and the unemployment judge cheated me out of it. You can hear the recordings in the book, Guilty by Their Own Evidence.